That's a look at the great song Just War Theory from the great new band called Hurtsmile. I played while working out, shirtless in my rec room. But that's really none of your business. Anyway, you may remember their lead singer from Extreme or from his time in a tiny garage band called Van Halen. What happened to them? I think they're opening for Criss Cross. Anyway, Hurtsmile's self-titled debut album came out earlier this year, and it's being called a raw sonic sucker punch to the face, which is something I paid for in the West Village. Please welcome the band's lead singer, Gary Cherone. Gary, great to see you here. It's great to have you here, actually. Who else is in the band with you?
My younger brother, Mark.
Oh, so
more talented younger brother, Mark.
Oh, that's a good thing to say, because you don't want to end up having a riff like in Van Halen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that like for you going into Van Halen? Because was it like going from, I don't know, something healthy and wholesome into something like bottomless and evil?
Well, Extreme might have been a little more healthy, but we're maybe a little less wholesome.
Yeah.
Going into Van Halen, that was a bit tough because 96. Everyone was expecting David to get back in the band, and then the guy from Extreme.
Yeah,
the guy from saying more than words.
Yeah, exactly. It was tough. It must have been a tough crowd. A tough crowd. But that didn't stop you from the groupies.
No.
Good. No. I want to talk. You do something very special, and I got to give you major props. That's a musical word. You wrote a song called "The Murder of Daniel Faulkner," and tell me about this.
Actually, it started off as a writing exercise, and it was inspired by Dylan's Hurricane, and I wanted to write a kind of storytelling song. I don't do that often, but I've known about the subject for years.
We're talking about the victim of a very famous cop killer that all the celebrities glom onto, Mumia Abu. Yeah, I don't bother to know his name.
Right.
But,
I find it ironic that no one knows the victim's name.
Exactly, and this is what I find interesting. There's all these celebs who have glommed on the free Mumia crap. You're, like, on the other side alone.
Yeah. I'm the third guy in Van Halen. No one likes me.
Yeah.
Then I go on, then I choose the wrong side of the subject.
But you are. I like this because this is very brave. What you're doing, you're choosing not to be fashionable. You're choosing to be right.
Well, I looked into the murder, and I don't think you have to look that far to find out the facts of the case.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people on the left that they're jumping on the politics of the anti-death penalty.
Yeah.
And they might lose the fact that there was a murder.
Yeah. Well, I think we're in a sad place where the killers are more romantic than the victims.
Yeah.
People like that. I mean, it's in the imagery of pop culture. Nobody really knows. I mean, Charles Manson is on T-shirts. What's his name? Che Guevara. So I got to ask you, what was your favorite Van Halen song?
Van Halen song, probably the Dave stuff.
Yeah.
Mean Streets, Unchained, Romeo's Delight.
Now, are you planning any?
Well, I'm a big Sammy fan.
Yeah, Sammy's great. He was on our show talking about UFOs. Strange.
Yeah.
Any new recording plans coming up?
Extreme later on in the year, doing some writing. But right now, Hurtsmile, we just put out the record.
Yeah. Explain the sound for people who haven't heard it. How would you describe Hurtsmile?
3-piece hard rock band, a lot of classic influences. We were talking about Queen and, The Who, Zeppelin, stuff we grew up on. I'm not saying it sounds like that, but that's...
Are you touring? Planning on?
Yeah, we're going to be in New York July 21st at...
Where? The Bowery, at the Knitting Factory, at the Manhole. That's a great place.
Yeah, we're going to be on tour in America.
That's a great place.
We're doing Japan. We're doing a rock and relief tour. And Hurtsmile's going out there to help the cause of some of the victims in Reconstruction and stuff like that.
Can I ask you, I got time for one last question.
Yeah.
What does Hurtsmile mean?
Hurtsmile's an old childhood term Marky and I came up with, when someone fell down playing football. Everyone would laugh, and they try to hide the pain with this little kind of fake smile. A little quiver in the lip.
That's me every night on the show.
That is true. That is true.
Actually, Pinch shows it every
Yeah. Physically,
Do we have Pinch have a question for Gary?
Nothing to see here. Try to ignore the man on top of me. Yeah, so what is this rock and roll, and why do the kids like to like it so much? I myself prefer a nice Bossa Nova when I'm ready to open my mind.
It is a fact.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got to go. Thank you, Gary. We got to move on. Remember to check out the new Red Eye podcast. New one every day. Catch them at foxnewsradio.com. Click on Red Eye. Tonight we talked about stuff I cannot